If you have one letter wrong in that word, you're getting autocorrected.
Maybe Jayden is just out here typing rocket a lot.
No, just no.
So the fans have requested that we show you some funny autocorrect fails.
Okay. Autocorrect is always getting me. Always.
Oh, I love these. So relatable.
I feel like this could definitely be me because my autocorrect's always on and I type so fast and I just send it without even thinking.
At this point, I type like gibberish and like pretty much everyone just has to like learn how to understand what I said because I turned off autocorrect. So I was like, I can't handle this anymore.
Did you know there is a brown window spider?
Window. Damn it, window. Ugh, window. Window.
Oh, that window. Are you kidding me? There is a brown spider that gets its name because it eats its husband.
It's cute because you could see where they were going with it and it's like so relatable. Like for some reason you text it the first time and you try to retext it and it literally autocorrects to the exact same thing.
Sometimes there are those words that they won't let you, like you have to wait till it suggests autocorrect and then press the X.
I probably wouldn't even correct myself because I think that people would just know what I was trying to say. I'd just be like, I'd probably try once asterisk and if it didn't win, then I'd just say and just leave it at that.
Why would you keep trying? After like the second or third time, I would just be like, all right, forget it.
Want me to come over? Now my parents are homeless. Home.
Stupid auto crustacean. I mean Auburn Crockett. My lifesaver, I'm just calling you. A simple maybe later would have sufficed.
That would have been so funny if it said a simple maybe later would have suffocated.
That was a rough response. I hope Jane's okay.
How could you have autocorrect correct to crustacean? Like that just doesn't make sense at all. Unless you spelt really, like you were typing really fast and you just were way off.
I didn't even realize that was a word that it could change to. Cause doesn't autocorrect like take from your like what you type a lot and it just is like, oh, she's probably trying to say this because this is like a very frequently used word. So maybe Jayden is just out here typing rocket a lot.
So how was the date last night, bro? Did you score?
Not quite. First date, we went to dinner and then walked her home. Okay, hi, gentlemen.
Then I killed her in the woods outside her house and left.
Killing her seems a bit harsh. Did she order the lobster filet mignon at dinner or something? Asterisk kissed, what the f?
I wouldn't have been a plot twist. He's like, okay, so like I kind of murdered her. I don't know what to do with the body. Like, now you're an accomplice.
Obviously, this friend was being sarcastic. Or not, and he's just a super dark friend who thinks that killing, you know, his friend's date was caused by her ordering the lobster.
That's also happened to me before where like something's auto-corrected and I haven't realized it and I've sent it and it's not until the other person responds and it's like, did you mean something else? And I'm like,
Matthew, I won't be home until late.
Don't forget to lock your grandmother in the shed overnight. Call Elle if you need me, love you. I love how she didn't notice.
I like how she didn't even like try and fix that. It's just lock grandmother in the shed, I'm out, goodbye, she's all yours.
How did grandmother show up? Maybe there's some weird stuff going on in the family.
Put your grandmother in bed overnight? If it's so crazy, you gotta wonder what actually they were trying to say.
I'm really curious what she was trying to say. I don't know, maybe she just actually wants the grandmother to be locked in the shed or something.
Hey, what are you up to? Just finished masturbating. It makes me feel so relaxed so I can sleep easier. Awkward.
I meant menstruating, which is also just as bad.
OMFG, I meant meditating. What is wrong with this phone?
Talk about like, it just gets like, it just goes up another level. 0 to 100. Actually, no, 100 to 0 in this case.
I would feel like I would have noticed if it was something like that. You know, I feel like I would have noticed and text right away, not wait.
See, at that point, I just keep going. Keep the train rolling. Seems like they were kind of into it.
I feel like the person in the white maybe just doesn't realize that it's an autocorrect, so they're like, okay, why are you telling me that? Like, I know if someone said that to me, I'd just be like, I gotta go.
Are you done painting Jason's living room yet? Yeah, just finished.
What color is it again? It's called period red. Which, reading this stuff to me, I'm like, cool, awesome, like, where'd you get the paint?
Dude, no, you're sick. Holy, it's Persian red. I got autocorrected. Epic fail. Period red. Ew.
I don't know why he would say, like, dude, you're sick. Like, it's not Jake's fault that it's named period red. Like, I just be like, that's such a weird name for a color, not you're sick.
Some of the things that they autocorrect to are so far from each other, it makes no sense. Period and Persian, I feel like, are very far apart in the alphabet. There's so many things it could autocorrect it to.
I feel like a phone would definitely want to autocorrect a period, just like, that's like a normal word to like, you know, have in a sentence. Persian, they're like, if you have one letter wrong in that word, you're getting autocorrected.
Thanks for the cookies, they were so good. You are welcome. Mine do not taste that good, ever. My secret is I add 4 tablespoons of vaginal extract. It makes all the difference in the world. I like this one the best.
No. Just no.
That's really gross. I would be like, girl, are you serious?
You know, the vaginal extract is just tons of flavor. I use it in almost 100% of my recipes.
That's so bad. Again, doesn't realize that she said vaginal instead of, I'm assuming, vanilla, and just goes on to say the next one.
The thing is, this one, like, you're left on a cliffhanger. What did she mean? Christina, you good? Like, are you sure it's an autocorrect? Because she didn't correct herself.
How's your day going? Awful. I had a bad case of the man boobs.
OMG, the Mondays, not man boobs. Jesus, ha, that is hilarious.
Man boobs. I don't think that's something you can just have for one day though.
This person is typing man boobs a lot for it to come up as an autocorrect, because that's not a real word.
Imagine being like that, being like, my man boobs got me so down today, bro. Like I'm just having a bad one.
That is so funny. I want to start saying that and make it my catchphrase. Like, oh, I have a bad case of the man boobs, dude.
Everything okay? Haven't heard from you in a few days. Why don't you text your mom in a few days? The heck?
Yep, sorry, Ma. I just came out of the closet. Oh, no.
Oh, Matthew, that is great. I always had a hunch.
I love you no matter what, so does your father. That's nice, because even though it might have been wrong, like, she was so supportive.
Holy shite, I'm not gay, Ma. I meant coming out of the clinic now, autocorrect. Oh, I see. The real issue is, you think I'm gay? It could have been worse. The mom could have been like, what's wrong with you?
That is so funny. I love how the mom just is like, oh, I love you, sweetie. I always knew. That's so funny. Like, me and your father love you. And he's like, whoa, I was just trying to say something else. You think I'm gay, though? What's up, Mom?
Be warned, I'm dumping you when I get home tonight. Fine with me. I was just thinking we could use some time apart.
WTF, Jenna. I got autocorrected. This is terrible.
What the f, Jenna? I got autocorrected. I meant to write jumping you, not dumping you. Those are 2 separate things.
And now you're telling me you want to break up? Well, this is awkward. That, gonna need some long conversation. That sucks.
Oh, that's awful. I mean, Jenna seems like she's fine with it, so, but Jason, my man! Oh, that's so rough.
Probably would have happened eventually. Good that they got it out of the way, but oh my god, that must be so horrible to be Jason.
I thought these were funny because they're all so, like, real.
Very relatable. We've all been victims to autocorrect.
These were pretty good. They were some of the funnier ones I've seen. I've definitely experienced this before, probably on a daily basis, but nothing like as embarrassing as these ones, but still, does not feel the best. Not at all.
Thanks for watching us read autocorrect fails on the React channel.
Don't miss out. Subscribe.
Hit that like button if you like this episode.
Bye, guys!